Hi guys, it's Isaac. Today I'm
What's
joined
up?
by Arsenal resident expert Jesse Kimani.
Kimani in the building. Kimani in the building. You
He's
already
back
know.
again. And guys, by the way, we have some good news. Jesse is going to be joining us more consistently, so you're going to see him more often. So we're excited
Yes,
for that.
sir.
We're bringing you a very, very good fan-filled season. So it won't be a Manchester United bias. Sometimes I feel like our fans feel like
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
so pro
yeah.
United. You know what I'm saying?
Need to bring some balance, bring some kind of, non-bias action over here. And it's our winning season. So they had to witness the winning season. They wanted to hear what I have to say, my live reactions. So we're here to stay, guys. Love to be
Okay,
here. Love to be
okay,
here.
okay. That's good. That's good. Actually, before we get into Arsenal and what you think their winning season is. Well, at the time of this recording, Manchester United just beat Chelsea Football Club.
Shit.
2-1 win.
Shit. Props to
You know what I'm
y'all, bro.
saying?
I mean,
Hey, all I'm saying is, for me, like my reaction after the game is, bro, I don't care how we won. You see, I went on Twitter and everyone, like, I don't know, United, what else we have to do to get a win, bro. They can't even make the positive positive. They need to find some way to make it negative, right? Like we won. People are
nah.
like, well, it was against 10 men. Oh, we didn't learn anything. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
But no. I mean, I'll give you your props. That's the first thing. You guys won. I'll give you at the end of the 90 minutes, you guys took the 3 points. I'll give you that. But you already know that 10 man was really an advantage for you, bro. 14 minutes in. It was even less than 14, right? I don't even remember the time, but bro, what
It
was
was
that?
like
What
5
was
minutes,
what
yeah.
was what was that goalkeeping mistake, bro? That was rubbish. Gave you guys the advantage 2-0 in. That's when Casemiro decides to play some games. Like, bro, I saw somebody on Twitter saying Casemiro also equalized to 10 men to make sure nobody talks shit. Like, you guys, man, I'll give you deserve your win, but it's with
No.
a grain of salt. It's with a
Okay.
grain of salt.
I will accept it, right? So me, I'll accept it. But also I'm like, everyone has also forgotten like the first 5 minutes before the keeper was taken off. This keeper didn't get taken off because he ran into the middle of the park and challenged someone. We forced that. From minute one, bro. We were on their
You guys are
necks, bro.
pushing.
We already
You
had
guys are
like
on their next, bro.
like we already had like
I'll
two
give
shots
you
on
that.
targets before that. You get what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
caught it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
sometimes that's how football is. For luck to happen, sometimes you need to make
Man,
your luck, bro. And we did our
man,
thing.
you guys did
And
your
at the end
thing.
of the day,
I'll keep quiet today. I'll keep quiet today.
10 men, you still have to get the job done. True or false?
Right. I
And
mean,
we got
you guys
that
deserve
one.
your props, but at the end of the day, don't carry this thinking now that United is going for tops. Gee, what? That's the problem with United fans, and this is why niggas are on your ass. Because the next time we're gonna be chatting with y'all, you're already gonna tell me how Arsenal is playing badly. Oh, us as Manchester United with Momo, with all this new move, bro. Don't start that shit out of one game. Remember where you are. Remember your place.
Before the season started, everyone knows me. I've been honest, right? On paper,
Mhm.
there are at least 6 teams in this league better than us, right?
Yeah,
Looking at
yeah,
squad,
yeah.
just the squad alone. So me, I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then it means we should be the seventh best team in the league, right? That's me. When the season started, when I looked at our lineup, I was like, okay, we have Arsenal, we have Manchester City, we have
Yeah.
Chelsea, right? And then we have
Uh-huh,
Fulham
uh-huh.
and Burnley. What did I expect? I expected 6 points from Fulham and Burnley. Guess what? We have seven.
Bummer.
I'm just
I
saying, bro.
mean, I
I'm
mean,
like, how many teams in the league?
okay.
How many teams in the league can say they've played Arsenal already, played City already, and played Chelsea already? All these other guys people are saying are doing well. The Tottenham Hotspurs, all these man them. They haven't played Arsenal and Manchester City yet, bro. Nor
They've
Chelsea.
not yet.
They
They've
haven't.
not yet. They've
We've
not
played
yet.
all
They've
these
not
three
yet. They've
teams.
not yet.
We've
I
licked.
mean, you're in a good position right now. I'm not gonna lie. You've passed through some serious heat.
Well, I'm saying,
So
we'll
yeah, I
take
can
it.
see what you're saying. I can see
We'll
what you're
take it.
saying. But the season is pretty young. I could say last you're doing a little bit better than this time last year. For sure. Your squad is looking a bit
Oh,
stronger.
that's all.
I'm like, bro, I'm liking Bomo, bro. Like Bomo is good for
I
you.
mean, he's a
Like
baller.
the guy is balling. The guy
He's a
is
baller.
balling for you, bro. He's pushing, he's driving what you guys. I mean, right now I don't know what's happening. Rashford was balling last week too, so I don't know what was missing out. It's something about people leaving Manchester United and then they start balling, bro.
Oh,
You see what Anthony
actually,
is doing out there in Betis? What's
this
going on?
narrative. I don't know. Like personally, I disagree. Like
Hmm.
I can't count like more than 2 or 3 players who have left Manchester United and gone on to do better things, like in our tough times. Like people are talking like Rashford won the Champions League or something, bro. He had one good game. Rashford has one good game every 3 years. We all know this. Like,
Oh my days. Is this coming
it,
from Isaac? Is
it's
this
true.
coming from Isaac?
You know I rate Rashford, Jesse. You know I rate
Guys,
Rashford.
you guys need to walk back maybe a couple of episodes and go listen to what Isaac was talking about when Rashford was still at
I mean, he's
Manchester
still better
United.
than
The
Martinelli, if that's
switch
what
up
you're
is
trying to
crazy. The
say.
switch up is insane. Damn.
Listen, everyone knows I back Rashford, right? I back Rashford. Rashford leaving Manchester United wasn't because Rashford didn't have ability. That wasn't the issue. It was about
Mm-hmm.
the effort and the consistency, right? Unfortunately, it happens in every footballer's career. It's normal,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not everybody is going to be a one club legend. Sometimes you need to make a
Mm-hmm.
change for your own self, right? Go into a different
Right, right.
team, different direction, and find your feet, right? He left Aston Villa. People talk about his time at Aston Villa like he did something. Dude, he didn't do shit. Nothing. What happened
Yeah, I
to
don't
Villa?
think
They
that
didn't
was
even
that.
end up
I
qualifying
mean,
for the
yeah, I don't
Champions
think he did shit.
League. One good
Yeah.
game at Barcelona, okay, sure. Let's see what he does. Like the consistent again, Rashford always has that one good game. You know what I'm saying? Where we're all
My
like,
God, bro. I'm just happy hearing this from you because I've been saying this shit. Me personally, I'm just happy to hear that from you because I agree. I agree. I've been saying this. Y'all niggas fought me over this, but I'm happy you finally came to terms with the fact. Nigga is mediocre. But we'll see. You never know. Maybe Barcelona will pull some shit out of him. You don't know.
exactly. And again, if that happens, well, good for him. I don't think it's a thing on Manchester United. Sometimes as a player, you also gotta hold up your hands and say, you know what, I had my opportunity, I didn't take it. It's as simple as that,
Right.
right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
mean, for Anthony, I don't care what he does as a Real Betis. He's not gonna win the league title or win something. I mean, if like he can score a goal a game, like so what? Bro, at the end of the
Hey.
day, it's the
Uh-huh.
chances you get at the biggest clubs in the world is what you should be taking, right? That's the point.
Yeah.
You can stay in
Yeah,
the
bro.
championship and be the top scorer in the championship like your Gyökeres, but you can walk into Arsenal, play against Liverpool, and not do anything.
I see
So
what
I
you're
don't
trying to
know,
do
bro.
here, bro.
I don't know,
You
bro.
cannot do that out of 5 games played. You can't do shit like that, bro. Wait for the season to marinate. Wait for the boy to get his footing. Huh? I'm telling you, that
Okay.
boy will do wonders for this squad. You're not even ready. You're not
Okay,
even ready,
okay. You
bro.
know what? Let's
I'm
even let's
telling
even
you.
get into it. Let's get into that, right? For me, I think I'm happy today, obviously, because we got a win, right? And if you told me at the start of the season we're gonna have 7 points after playing Arsenal, Manchester City, and Chelsea at the start, I would have told you, nah, bro, I'll take just 6 points from the games I expect us to win. But we got 7. We are 1 point behind Chelsea, right? And tomorrow, based on
Right,
depending
right,
on what
right.
happens tomorrow between Arsenal and City, we could end up being 2 points against those guys too. Or we could end up being ahead of Manchester City. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the season
A
is not
lot
looking
of
as
ifs
bad.
there, bro.
The season is not looking as bad as everyone is thinking. And then now we actually are the ones who are gonna be able to get also an easier run, right? Because we've played our hardest games now. So hey, so far so good for me. Like I said, I'm not expecting top 4. I'm not trying to win the league. I just want to finish 7th,
Okay.
bro. Progress.
I
And we
see
move
you.
on.
I
Right?
see you. You're trying to look for that progress, huh?
That's
I
all,
mean,
bro. It
that's a
happens for
very
everyone.
sober opinion coming from a Man United fan. I'm very surprised. You
I'm a
guys have been
different Manchester
sobered up,
United
huh?
fan, right? I'm a realistic Manchester United fan. When you've been as bad as we have been for the past decade, right? Sometimes acceptance is the first step towards fixing a problem, right? Arsenal did it. They
Right.
had to accept that no, it's a progression, it's a process. We might finish 8th a couple of times, but we'll take it. We see progress, we'll move there. Now look at Arsenal. We're here and we're about to talk about a team that could potentially win the league, right? So let's start with that. Tell me, how are you feeling about your season so far? Do you feel like it has been a good start to the season? Are you seeing any positives or any areas of concerns for you guys?
Right, right. I mean, overall, I think we could have been better. I'll start with that. We could be better than what we are right now. I was looking at the table. I was like, man, 9 points. Even if we have a game in hand, 9 points to Liverpool's 15 is not looking good. At the beginning of the season, I think we obviously one of the games we lost was against Liverpool, right? So I don't think you can say that we could have done better. I mean, it was a 1-0 game. We played the game well. I think if you ask me, that game was kind of a test, an early test for this new squad. Like a lot of
Think they
new
passed
players
it.
on. I don't think they failed it. I think they I don't think they failed
You're
it. You
trying to
know,
win the league, bro. You don't need not failing.
no,
You
no,
need
no, no, no.
passing, bro. Trying to win the league.
I mean, I agree. I agree. But if there's one thing I do know about this team, it's resilient. And it has shown us different things every season. You guys might talk about 4 or 5 seasons, still no trophies, all of that, da 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 da. But all I'm gonna say is every season has taught us something different. And the thing is, we see the change every season. Last season, believe it or not, like that was a good squad that was hit with a lot of injuries. We've suffered because of a lack of depth. Look at what we did in the past transfer. Like, you see what I'm talking about. The season before that, it was like, hey, you guys need to win your games, back your players, like actually win the games that are against Southampton, go to Nottingham Forest and win. Don't lose against Aston Villa. Like, that's the kind of mentality that we were seeing 2 seasons ago. We had that last season, but we were suffering a lot of injuries. Now I'm seeing a squad with serious depth, right? But a squad that's a lot of chemistry that needs to still be built. So if you ask my first like four games we played, yeah, Newcastle got the win, right? We went to Nottingham Forest, or was it they came to us? I can't even remember, but got the dub. All right, we were with you guys. I think that was the game where I was a bit scared because I expected us to destroy y'all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I
first.
think as an Arsenal fan there, I was questioning whether or not we're gonna get to the finish line. But that game against Nottingham Forest, you'll tell me whether or not it's Nottingham. I saw the chemistry coming. The connection. The connection, bro. The element that we had been missing in attack where there's delivery and finishing. That's what I saw. You know, I think that was a lot of what we were suffering with in our previous like squad. Not only were we had good attackers, but we didn't have that finisher. You see Gyökeres, how he's playing now. That guy sees an opportunity, he shoots. I was seeing another thing I noticed is, bro, in that box, take those opportunities. We dribble a lot around the box, we pass
Yeah,
around, but I'm seeing a different kind of approach now. Drive to goal, take those shots. I love one thing about Gyökeres. He's an out and out attacker. He's not like, I don't think he's like that those dance feet kind of guy.
he just wants to
Out
put
and
the
out
ball in the
attacker.
net, bro. That's
He wants to
all.
put that ball in the net one way or the other. It's going in,
That's it.
and I love that about him. So I think he's the guy that's gonna get us the goals. And for that reason, I would say the squad could be better, but off to a great start, if you ask me. Off to a beautiful
Let me
start.
offer some balance, right? Let me offer some balance. So
Mm-hmm.
I picked you guys to win the league because yes, number one, I said it, first episode of the season that I think you have like the best squad on paper, right? In terms of depth and everything, right? What I translated that to wasn't you beating, Leeds 4-0 and beating Nottingham Forest 3-0. No, I translated that to okay, now when I see you guys against Liverpool, you're actually gonna go for the game and win. When I see you guys hopefully tomorrow against Manchester City, you're gonna go for the game and win. Do you get what I'm saying? That's
Right,
what I was
right, right.
comparing you guys to. Of course, Arsenal
Mm-hmm.
always beats Nottingham and beats Leeds, and of course, in those games you're gonna look good. In those games, the creativity is gonna be there. Your squad is way better than those teams. You're gonna move the ball around, you manipulate it, all that jazz. That's when it's against these big, strong, tough teams that it matters. And in those games, for some reason, especially, and of course, the only sample size we have right now is that game against Liverpool. Bro, there was
Yeah.
no creativity in that game, bro. Yes, you moved the ball around. Yes, you made it, I don't know, hard for them to score or whatever. But I think there wasn't a better time to face Liverpool than that game. Because bear in mind, they are also figuring things out, by the way. Florian Wirtz is still yet to show us the Florian Wirtz he can be. Isaac still hasn't really come into the squad yet. You know what I'm saying? So even them, there's still something to come from them. And then you face them so early in this season, and I felt like it was a missed opportunity. And it's like you're saying, bro, you're already 6 points behind. Yes, a game in hand, but you're playing Manchester City tomorrow. I expect you to win, by the way. I'll start off with that. But imagine you go there and again,
Obviously.
you don't win that one, two, then all of a sudden it's like, bro, I feel like we'll be back to square one. Yes, Gyökeres will score the goals, but so far again, he hasn't shown any evidence that in the big games, I don't think in the big games he's scoring any goal. I just don't think he will, right? Because I just
You
don't
think
see how
so?
he's performing against these top class defense. The reason why I said that is because his first challenge was against Matthias De Ligt, bro. Come on. If you are losing a battle to Matthias De Ligt, then my guy, you're not gonna do shit against Virgil van Dijk tomorrow against Ruben Diaz. I'm just saying, yes, you can cook Leeds and Nottingham Forest, which
Yeah.
might be good for you
Yeah.
guys, right? Those games you're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
win, you're going to win. But that doesn't really matter again. It comes to those big, big games. And I think that's where I still feel like there's a little bit of a question mark, right? So I don't know what you think about that, but Tell me tomorrow what you're expecting to see, man.
I mean, fair points. I don't think there's one element we always forget, man. You know, Gyökeres is good. I don't even know if I'm saying, guys, forgive me if I'm bottling that name. But hey, I love the boy. But hey, you know what I'm saying is, with him, or and with any player who comes to the Premier League, especially if you're coming to the team that is supposed to win the league, you're the transfer that is supposed to win them the league.
Yeah,
That's a big mental kind of like load to carry, right? And I'm
true.
not saying that's an excuse, huh? Like, you know, guys be like, Arsenal already creating excuses. It's not an excuse, but I'm giving him some grace. Okay, first game in the what was it? Third game in the league of facing Liverpool, your biggest opponents in the league. Come on, bro. I just got here. Let me breathe. He hadn't broken in his goal scoring record yet. I mean, he hadn't started his account for any goals. So there was a lot of pressure on his plate. So you know what? I will agree. He should have come through. He should have had the
Yeah.
mentality to get through. I'm not giving him like, you know, excuses or nothing,
I'm
but
not
I'm
putting all
saying
this on Gyökeres, by the way. I'm talking about the
it's
squad.
a whole
Probably
squad.
even
Yeah,
your
I'm talking
management.
about the
Exactly.
squad.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. And Liverpool, they're Liverpool. They also have new players. But honestly, I'm just at this point, I'm not saying we did our best. We definitely could have done better. But hey, let's talk about tomorrow's game. The
Talk
game
to
is
us.
in the past.
Talk to us.
Tomorrow's game, we're going out and out. I think when you look at City, we have a very big opportunity to stamp our presence. We have a very big opportunity to show that we're going for the title.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those games where I agree with you. We have to win it. No draws, no sitting, out and out from the beginning. And I think Arteta is on the same mindset. I think the squad is
You
going
think
there.
so?
So I believe so because, you know, Arteta, he's sometimes he makes some weird random decisions, but I think he understands the weight of this game. And I'm not one to speak for him, you know, but I'm just gonna say, as an Arsenal fan, I do expect us to be on the offense, and I'm talking throughout the 90 minutes. I don't want this score one goal and sit, score one goal, two
For
goals, and start, you
30.
know, nah, I don't want that to do defensive substitutions. I'm trying to see even get more offense on the table, right? I'm not
Okay.
trying to see us sit for any part. So I'm gonna. Do you want to do predictions now or
Yeah.
later? Because I'm ready to predict this. I'm
No,
gonna call it.
tell
I'm
us.
gonna give it
I don't know.
a good 3-0 beating. I'm giving City a 3-0 beating. We're gonna
3-0.
give these guys a good 3-0.
Nil.
3-0.
3-0 is
Nil.
great.
They're not getting past our goal. They're not getting past our goal. I'm calling it now, bro. I'm telling you. These
Okay.
guys are coming to the Emirates. They're not getting past that goal. I'm telling you, dog. I'm
Okay.
telling you now. That's my prediction. What do you
Okay.
think? What are your thoughts?
First of all, I expect Arsenal to win. As everyone knows, I predicted Arsenal to win the league just because, I mean, if Arsenal wins the league, Manchester United, we don't care. We have too many anyway, right? So I do want Arsenal to win this league. But tomorrow, 3-0. I don't know about 3-0. First of all, I don't think they're going to be able to keep out Erling Haaland. That guy is on some crazy form. He's going under the radar, but bro, he scored like what 11 goals in like 5 games already. I mean, albeit one of them came in like, he scored 5 goals against some country,
Random country, bro. Come on. Yeah.
right?
Well,
So,
I mean, he's
but,
always looking for those ones. Easy
but I'm just
goals.
saying,
But
like, I'm even thinking of the Manchester. Everyone talks about the game we played against Manchester City. We licked three. If you looked at that game actually and you watched it, all 3 goals were mistakes we made. All of them, right? The first one, bro,
huge
Luke Shaw,
mistakes.
and then, but the
Sure,
thing,
bro.
Haaland is that kind of player who is, bro, he will punish you if you make that mistake, right? So, are Arsenal going to play a full 90 where they are that clean, super clean, not give any chance at all? I don't know. We'll have to see. For me, I think
Telling you. Mm-hmm.
the thing is, right now I've gotten used to Mikel Arteta, and I'm going to tell you, I just don't see this guy going as expansive and as crazy as you're thinking. He's always going to
Really.
think like, it's too early in the season. It's time for us to, keep things clean, keep things tight. So best case scenario, you guys probably even win 1-0 or at best 2-1. It's not gonna get to 3-0. So I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Arsenal. That's what I think. That's what I do want to happen, to be fair. But
Who's scoring first? Who's scoring first? Who's scoring first?
Arsenal will score
Who's
first. It
opening
will
the
be a
scoring?
corner, bro. Probably, some Julian Timber, header or Gabriel. It will be a corner, man. And then maybe I think Eberechi might get his first goal for Arsenal, and Haaland, of course, will get one back for City. I mean, Haaland will score tomorrow. That one is. You heard it, TFS guys. Haaland is scoring tomorrow,
Haaland to
guaranteed.
score.
Guaranteed.
Put your bets in. Put your bets in.
So yeah, man, that's
All
what I
right.
think
All
tomorrow.
right.
I mean, we'll see what happens, and after the game, we'll meet again, guys, and then we'll talk about it, see how things unfold. But yeah, guys, I think Jesse, any final thoughts? What you're expecting from Arsenal this season? Anything like that?
Yeah, I will say this is definitely, if you ask me, the season that if we don't do it, Charlie, I might retire from this thing, bro. I'm being confident, but let me tell you, bro, if it gets to December and we're playing the same games as we're playing last season, yeah, fam, I'm gonna have to call it with these guys. Arteta out. And that's on me. I'm actually sticking to that, bro. Like for real, for real.
No, I agree with you. Like, I do think you guys need to make that next. It doesn't have to be the Premier League, but at least the Champions League, you can go win that. You have the squad to do it. You have the strong win something. We're not even saying win the league, or we're just win something. And I hope this season he actually takes these cup
Silverware, man.
competitions serious as well. Like, even if it's the
Yeah,
Carabao, if just win something, bro. Build some. These players need to feel like they are
exactly.
winning something. A lot of these guys haven't won
Exactly.
anything. They haven't done
Right.
this before. You guys
They've been
criticize
fighting.
Manchester United
They've
all the
not done
time.
this shit. Like, bruh,
Men
they've
has done
literally
this.
just been surviving on the blood of gunners. But bro, they need some silverware, dog.
They need to lift something, build those biceps.
Right.
So,
For real, bro.
yeah, we hope that happens. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. It was Podcast Dish, and we'll see you guys another time.